Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another exciting installment of Living World of Darkness, Rage Across New York, Gallaird Tales. Now, this is a special treat for you folks tonight. Shinlo has gathered some kinfolks from different tribes, a little bit, whoever wants to hear. It's mainly consists of Bonars and a little bit of the Stargazer kinfolks and whoever pokes their head out. He gathers them around a fire, and he will approach them in homage. Shinlo is about to tell the tale of a great deed that he has just got off, just came back. To tell the deeds of heroes that really showed their face in adversity, really show what it means to really be warriors of God. And that's where we'll start. Good evening, fellow kinfolks and some Heroes of the Sept of the Green. I, Shinlo, bearer of no deed name, proud child and song singer of the tribe of the stars, and humble member of the Sept of the Green, come here to tell you a tale of heroes of new, heroes of great power. I come to tell you a climactic battle against the Weaver and how the Weaver sprouts its webs around the city without no strength, without no context. But there's a balance where the Weaver and the Triad must all come to balance. But this Weaver machination was not. Thus, the Heroes of the Sept of the Green put an end to the madness which the Weaver brought. This was a team of heroes led by Teresa of the Glasswalker, Arun, Adrian to the nation. She led a team consisting of Will from the child of God, fellow Arun and Foster, and alongside with Chloe, Black Fury, and Adrian, and a fellow tale singer, alongside of Sersha, Fiona, packmate of Teresa, and also a Gallaird and Foster. And we have Alana, who is also a Foster and packmate of the wild hummingbirds, the great war pack that Teresa, and also we also have Felix, who is a very noble and proud glasswalker, the Urge, speaker of the spirits, and foster to the nation, alongside Kajeti, who is also just a humble member, and Cleav to the nation, and a fellow, as you can folks yourself, she is also a Bonar, and you may be one of her again, so I'm happy to tell you a tale with her in it. And lastly, me. I was just none but an observer, lending my claws and fangs to the battle. But enough of that. We went on our way through the Umbra, giving shape to forms ready for war that's been gifted to Gaia, that's been gifted to us to complete her task and her beautiful works, work through her rage and work through her fury against her foes, and lay anyone down that comes within our way. We were assisted by the Rat King. They helped us. They lended their strength and their swarm. We came in full force. They used their force. So once we got there, we was met by a skyscraper that bared basically a beast, a machination of a worm, given a form that was hideous, but also very direct ascension of what the Weaver can and will look like. A form of spiders with many eyes, huge, dropping forth its little abundance of abomination from its hide, shooting forth and coming towards us. The ratkin raced forward in swarms, giving true meaning of fury as they collided against the Weaver's machination, giving us a passage to fight this huge machination. We soon took up to the skyscraper as Felix and Will rushed towards it, climbing and clawing their way to the top, using their gifts of Gaia, speed and endurance to climb their way up to the top with ferocity and such fury. As Saoirse lifted myself and Kejeti up into the air with great speed and the gift of hummingbird as we flew so high up to the sky that we almost reached the heaven. I've never flown before, but this was different. This was reaching another heights and elevation that I've never seen before. Teresa did the same with Chloe, going up into the air. As we went up, it starts sprouting, using its weavery powers against us, making us feel the rage and anger. I told Saoirse to throw me. Do not mind my safety, just throw me. She threw me with great ferocity towards the beast as I landed and planted my claws and fangs into the beast. But I was not doing I was only doing just a little, not as much as the warriors was, not as much as the rest of the warriors was. As Teresa laid Kejeti down, as Kejeti was filling with such rage for what the beast has done to her, and she used her claws to start clawing at the legs of the creature as Saoirse flew on top and came down like a mighty arrow from the sky, descended from a mighty bowman's arrow, came forth and plunged into the creature, dive bombing it, as Teresa did the same, as they both dived towards the creature, landing tremendous blows as Chloe of the Black Fury came and followed up with furious blows of her own, as Felix came and did the same, as Will came and showed the fury of what the wild can do in one's heart. Both Chloe and Will showcasing the ferocious anger of what it can be, what the wild can do, what it can do to one who is inspired by it. Words, howls of great victory, and tales were screaming from Will's throat. The victory was screaming from Saoirse's throat, as we all filled with rage, and as we showed our rage, what it means to be of Gaia, as we plunged ourselves into the battle, as we showed ourselves into the battle, as we showed our true self, the primal self, as we showed what it means to be the warriors of Gaia. We all was getting engulfed in the web, but Alana came and was ripping red webs from off of us, ripping it to twine, making sure we was not entangled. It was sapping our energy, our very source that Gaia gives us, the muscle mass which she gives us. Alana ripped the webs off, even sacrificing some of her own being to do so. Saoirse followed and did the same. The blows was being dealt from all angles, ripping back and forth. Deeds was being done. Hero's namesake was being lived and done. I was just none but an observer, lending my claws and fangs to this. I was truly humbled by this. I was truly proud and bristled with pride to be a part of such a great sept. The killing blow was done by Will of the Child of Gaia. Will Ryer ripped into it and showed the ferocity of what it means to be our own, ripped into it. And the beast plunged forward by the mighty blows, by the calculated blows of each member of the sept. the beast plunged forward as Will basically rolled the beast and just was ripping it to twine. When it collided to the ground, Will emerged with a howl of victory. We joined in the howl. Felix even joined in the howl. It must have been hard for my friend Felix, but he stood there. He knew balance needed to be restored. He stood there and he howled. He stood there. He stood there, victorious alongside of us. So it's a tale of victory. It's the tale of strife, yes, but it's also a tale of doing and making the hard decisions. Sometimes we do things that are sometimes against our nature, sometimes against something that we try to solve in another way and manner. Sometimes we may not wish to go at it with tooth and claw. Sometimes we may wish to delegate and talk. That hard decision at times to do what needs to be done for the right of the balance and for the good of the Sept. Then that is what it means to be. That is what it means to be a part of the nation. I thank you all for this tale. And Shinlo will basically go away. Thank you for playing or watching. Thank you for watching. This has been another exciting episode of Living World of Darkness, Dark Gallaird Tales.